Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. And today I want to show you some cards for Christmas cards using this die. But really, I'll be using several dies. So I'm going to pull them here so that you can see them. So it's really all about dies. If I should have called this video that way, because I know I'm going to be using this image. I know I'll be using, I believe, something from here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong with that one, but I know I'm using one of the edges. So anyway, definitely I'll be showing you a lot of these ideas. So when I first got or saw this suite, which is the toilet tidying suites, I really fell in love with the Wreath. And so I wanted to do show you some of those samples, but so the whole thing when I started was just really focusing on this suite. But then as I started die cutting, I decided to incorporate other design series papers so that you can get more ideas of how you can mix and match whatever you have on hand. So anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me put it here. So this is what we're going to be doing right now. And then just a few things before I start. As usual, I always mention this at the beginning. So the card class for the Christmas Gleaming is the registration closes tomorrow. So if you're still thinking about it and you want to sign up, make sure you do by tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day to register. And so you can see all the projects here. You get all video tutorials. You get also the cards. And then the make and take. So anyway, I'm going to be sending you an email tomorrow, so make sure you are on my mailing list, which I always put the link on my video so that you can get all the information about that class if you're interested. And also, I mentioned that last week, but now I have a PDF store where you can get all my classes there. Now, I'm also little by little also adding a few of my past classes so that you get also access to those. The cool thing about the PDF store is that now you can download the PDF immediately right after purchasing the class rather than waiting for me until I mail the packets. So that's only for the option where you are buying the tutorial. For the ones that get the make and takes, you'll get everything at the time I mail the make and take. So anyway, I also have added, oh, that's weird. Can you all hear me? I hope so, because Kathy said there was no sound. I hope you do. Let me know if you are. You gotta love technology here, seriously. But thank you for sharing also. So anyway, the one other thing I want to make sure you know is this was another card class that I had planned for the season. However, as I have mentioned in the past, the embellishment accents that you see here for the little snowman are on back order. And so for this class, I only have the tutorial only version, and you can get it already on the PDF store. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go to the PDF store. And I also have put the link on the description of this video. So anyway, so thank you for coming and joining me. So let's go ahead and start. That's pretty much all my announcements. So anyway, so the first card was actually an inspiration from, I actually did hold on, give me a second. I actually did go into Pinterest, get some of the inspiration there, and this one was from Jenny Stark. So it's not my idea, although I am doing my own version. I think she used a different paper, different colors, and I think a different texture, but I wanted to make sure I give credit where credit is due, because I didn't come up with this card. I just make my own changes. So now for this one, I decided to use the, what is this? The Christmas time. Yeah, Christmas time is here. Design series paper. And if you haven't seen it, my goodness, it's really nice. So let me just, oh, perfect. You can see here, it has some gold foil, which I love. And you have 3 double-sided sheets. Designs, right? So you have 6 designs and you get 4 sheets of each of them. So you get a lot of paper and you can get a lot of cards with it. So I've been playing a lot with this one, and I gotta tell you, I just love it. So anyway, so this one is Sherry Cobbler, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. Go ahead and do this. All right, then I have a piece of the design series paper. Again, this is from the Christmas Time is Here. And this one is 4 by 5.5. Sorry, 5 1/4. So this one is going to go right here. And then I have a piece of the, let me see, of, oh my goodness, Berry Vanilla. And this is 4 by 3.5. So this one is gonna go here. Now on this one, I am thinking I want to do, I think hers, the one that I am casing, was right on the middle, I guess. And so I want to do a little bit different. I want to do off center, if you will. And the other thing that I am adding, I don't remember if she put those, but I want to add an edge. Now for this one, I am using the die from the Be Mine Stitched dies, which is this one. I just love it because you can see it has the stitches marked and then they have the little scallop edges. So I just love how it looks. And so definitely wanted to add that there. So this one will be right here. Now, if you don't have this, don't worry. This is gold foil paper. You can also use the regular gold foil paper and it will look amazing as well. So if you don't have the die, don't worry about it. You can go without. I just wanted to have that little edge on this one so you can see it here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue those. And whenever I'm doing the edges, I usually just put adhesive on the back just because I feel it's easier for me to line it up. And so I'm just going to go ahead and line it up here. Yes. And then I'm going to cut whatever excess I have. Okay. And then I'm going to go with, hold on, there's a little bit of gooey. There you go. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing here. And, oh, hold on. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same on this one. Okay. So I am now going and cut the excess there. So now that I have that one, I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it a little bit off center so that I have less here and then more on the bottom. Okay. But you can play with it if you want a center, of course. It's your car, so you can play with it. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to be off center here. Alright. And then I can go ahead and glue it down here. Now I can see a little bit border here showing up. Then I can go ahead and glue it right there, right? So let's just go ahead and do that. This one opens like so. All right. And we're going to go ahead and put it like so. Okay, now that I have that, I have die cut the wreath out of the set. And for this one, I only die cut it one time. And this is Garden Green. And so this one, I'm going to glue it with glue dots. I think that it makes more sense. And I also die cut a piece, one of the deers out of the, what is this called? Out of the Detail Deer Thinglets, which is this one. So like I said, this one could have been all about dies, to be honest. But I just love how nice it looks. Now, I can do more. I'm going to be playing a little bit with different, I don't know how to say that, but with different ways to build them. So this one is just a single of them, just because I know I'm going to be adding this one, and I felt it was going to be way too much going on already. So that's the reason why. But you can add a second layer of, as you're going to see in the next card. So let me just, and for this one, I'm just going to put a few glue dots. I'm not going to put it everywhere, but just a few. Have here. Another one. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm good now. Let me just hide it. If it is showing up, I'd rather not to show. So I'm gonna put it right there. And then for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I want to add dimensionals. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will put dimensionals because if I do dimensional, these things are going to be very fragile, you know? So I think I'm going to go with glue dots. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the, what is this called? The fine tip glue pen. And then we'll do some dots as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add some dots. That way everything is flat. Just because I feel like these are going to be a little more delicate. And so they're going to get, it's going to be kind of harder to send them on the mail and not get them catch on the, oh my goodness, what is the deal with this one? It's like, it's not taking the glue dot. Okay, there we go. Oh, see what I'm saying? So now that I have them there, somehow my glue dots are not getting into this thing. I don't know what is the deal. So I'm just gonna grab them. So it's like they're not sticking. I don't know why, but we are sticking them. All right, so once I have that, I'm gonna bring this one. And I'm actually gonna bring also this one just to make sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add the glue. And I'm not gonna put it in all of it, but just in some areas, just to make sure it's glued down. Maybe here. And then here. Yes, a little bit there since I had some issues with my glue dots. And here. And I'm going to go ahead and put them, I think like so. I think it looks nice there, right? And then I'm going to grab this one and then just put it right there. That way it adds some pressure and it helps them with its drying that is not moving or anything. So anyway, so always close the tip of your glue. That way it doesn't clog up. And then the next thing I was thinking on this one is, I'm actually going to bring this one. I wanted to use a sentiment. And for that one, let me see. Yes, I think I want to use this one with Sherry Cobbler. So let's just go ahead and do this. And this one is out of the Christmas Glimming. So it is the Merry Christmas on this one. So let me just go ahead and do that. Yes, ink it well. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Let me just get this because I know I'm going to be using it also for the next one. So, alrighty. We're going to put them there. And this one should be nice now. And the other thing I was going to do on this, now that I have this, is now time to embellish our card. So because I'm using the Christmas is glimming, I'm sorry, no, the Christmas time is here, I decided I want to use little gold dots on this one. So let's just use some of those on this section. So you're just going to be putting like a few of those. Oh my goodness. Hello, Sue. Thank you so much for joining me. What am I doing here? Oh, it's like I took it off. That's weird. Like today I'm having all sorts of issues, as you can see. Yeah, so I guess yes, there we go. So I'll put another one right there. Another one somewhere here. And then I'm going to be adding like little ones also. Just to accompany them. And I'm going to put another one right there. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe here. Oh! Maybe here. Because there's already too much there. And then just add as many as you want, as you can see me here. Oh, there you go. So I want to add that. And for the ribbon, I want to use this one. Now, this one is the gold edge ribbon. Yes. And so I had already colored with the blend. So one of the cool things that I am in love now is that you can get this in any color you want. So you just go ahead and use your blend and just go ahead and color it. So you can have this one on any color you want, and it will coordinate really well with any of your projects. So for this one, I want to do a little bow. Let's just make sure I can do it. And I don't know if I need to, no, I think it's fine. I think this one is too long, so I'm gonna go and do this one again. There we go. Okay. And then for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it. Now I know I'm missing a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and color that section, since I was missing a little bit of that. And then here's a little bit there missing. But once I have it, I mean, don't you think it looks really nice? Although I think it's kind of long, so I may need to cut it. Yes, I think I like it better smaller. And you can see I'm just pulling and pulling until I like it. Yes, so now I can just cut a little bit more. Usually cut a little bit more because I want to go, actually I need to cut a little bit more here. There we go. Yes, much better, I think. Don't you think? So I'm going to go ahead and put it like so with a glue dot. Let me grab another one, because, yes. There we go. All right, now I have this one. I have to figure out if I really want it. I probably won't use it, you know. I don't think I like it. I think it's already too much. So I'm not going to be using a sentiment of this. I think this one, it already looks great. So I won't be adding the sentiment that I thought I was going to be using, because I feel like it's way too much. Don't you think? I think I'll be covering too much of the deer. Well, maybe I'll put it here. No, I don't. I'm particularly not liking it, so I'm not going to go with that. So when I do this card, when I am addressing this card, what I'm going to do is put a vanilla piece here, very vanilla, and then I'll add a sentiment there so it's clear. I mean, everyone will know this is a Christmas card, but it's still. So anyway, so here is card number 1. Hope you have liked that. So the next one is a little bit along the same. But now I'm using red, and you can see I had already stamped that one. Now for this one, I have, let me see what I'm doing here. Yeah, for this one, I want more of the classic view, and I should have 6 of this. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do have them. All right, so this one is real red. And yeah, this is real red, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. Always use your bone folder. Then I have a piece of the design series paper, and this is the one that I originally thought I was going to be using. And so this one is the one from the suit that I show you, which is, hold on, let me just tell you this one here. So this one is the Toy Tidings Design Series paper. And what is cool about this particular suite is that you get the same designs in both colors. So I thought that was kind of cool. And so you can see if you want to do it in this color or on that one, right? So I want to stick with the red since I'm doing the Wreath in green. So this one is 4. I believe it's 4. Yes, 4. And this one is a little bit longer. So this one is 5 5/8. Hello, John. And I'm going to be putting it like so. And this one, I want to cover the whole thing. Okay, and so same as with the other one, I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. And the same thing, I want to be a little bit off and then half that one. All right, so let me just start gluing. Actually, I need to glue this one first. Yes, let's glue this one first. Oh, did I set the measurements on this one? I don't think so. Let me just tell you in a bit. Let me just glue it down and tell you the measurements on this one. But I think they're about the same. I believe so. All right. So this one is 4. And let me see. And it's 3.5. So yes, it's exactly the same. Now this one is a little bit off. You can tell that I kind of... Yeah, that I kind of cut a cricket. So I'm just going to cut that little hair. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and stick it here. Oh. So I'm going to be, yeah, that's how it opens. So this one, I know I want to be like so. It's all full length. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut these excess. So now I have put glue here, so my scissors are going to get a little bit of that gooey. Which, did I tell you that I am using essential oils to clean my scissors? I am loving it, honestly. I just put 1 drop of lemon. So you can see here I have a little bit of the gooey. I don't know if you can see it there. And so now what I am using, it's just, what is this called? Lemon. Yeah, so I just go 1 drop in a little cotton ball. Clean it, and it looks like a charm. So whenever I feel like now it's not cutting anymore, you know, like sometimes it gets stuck, then I just clean it out, and it just works like magic. And the cool thing about it is that it smells so great, so I'm just loving it. So for this one, as you can see, I'm using both of these. So I'm using 1 of these and then 1 of that, and then I cut this one 3 times. Yeah, so seriously, so if you're into oils, definitely go ahead and give it a try. You're gonna love it. Everything is gonna smell beautifully. And you don't have any of that nasty things in your hands. You know, I always fear about those things. And then for this one, I die cut 3 of those. And the one thing that I found that as I was die cutting them is that they're kind of, you can see them, they're not exactly the same, right? So they're kind of like opposite, right? Like these are the same, but these ones are not, right? And so I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know why, but I really thought it was pretty cool. So now let's just go ahead and glue this one. I'm going to go ahead and use also glue dots for this. I'm going to take that one. And let's just go ahead Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this one. I love that it kind of gives some bulkiness, you know, like, I don't know. I just love how it looks. Like I said, I wanted to just show you 3 different ways you can use these dies. Because honestly, guys, I fell in love with the dies more than with the stamp set. And in fact, I decided not to get the stamp set. I just went straight for the dies. I just love how it looks, and I think that I can use them for so many things. You know, I think that this one would also look really gorgeous for like wedding invitations if you do it with gold, right? So I thought that this one will be like a really great. And then also for fall, you can, you know, do different other colors. So like I said, I just thought it was the greatest one. And so I went with it. So see, I'm going to go ahead then and line them up a little bit just to see how I want them. I know I'm going to be putting a red bow here. So let me do the bow so I know exactly. And then I'm going to be putting this one's this way. Hello, Carol. Yes. Yes. So yes, John, give it a try. All right, perfect. Perfect. Yes, so this is how I want it. I'm going to be opening a little bit this. So I love, like I said, I love that they're kind of opposites because you can see it goes that way. And then I can put the bow here. Is that not cool? So let's just go ahead and bring the, and this one is, what is this called? The cotton ribbon in the real red. Now, there is a larger ribbon that goes with this suite. And also another thing, I'll be honest, I don't really like the 1 inch. I think I love the ones that are 3/8. Not 3/8, the 5/8 I think it is. Because those I feel, I don't know, for me, I just love how they look on the cards. I feel like I use them more and more. The ones that are so like the 1 inch, I like them, but I notice myself I'm not really using them that much, you know? So, anyway. So, I didn't got that one because of that reason. I was like, well, I know I'm not going to be using it that much, even though I liked how it looked. So, I went for this one. Alright, so this one is going to go right here. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing like gifts or, you know, boxes, sometimes those look amazing. But you know me, I mean, I think I mainly do cards. I love 3D items a lot, but the reality is that I end up doing, not by design, I think just my brain goes that way all the time. Like every time I come here and craft something, I end up doing cards. So anyway. So let's just move this a little bit so that I can put them exactly where I want them. And then I can move those just to feel. There we go. See how it looks? I mean, just right there, it starts looking really nice. So now let's start putting like glue dots for these. Now, I'll be honest, I think I'm going crazy with the glue dots today. But it'll be okay. Or I can also, you know what? I think this one is there. So, well, I'm going to go with the glue dots. But I could also use the, what is this called? The fine tip glue pen, right? The only thing that I might have to do on this one is put a little of that embossing body thing, you know, just so that it is not that sticky, because it's showing up a little bit. So that might be a little bit of a problem, but we're gonna run with this right now. But you might want to change that to the other one. I just know that I have to be done like in an hour tops. So we're gonna go with this that way. But yeah, I think the glue pen might have been my best on this one. Alright, so Alrighty. Okay. Hello, Eva. How are you doing? It's been a long time, you're right. Nice seeing you here again. Alrighty. Okay. And so next week, before I forget, next week, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So I think I'm going to be doing the Facebook Live on Wednesday. That way we still have our Facebook Live next week. Because I know we all are going to be with our family celebrating. And so definitely want to be with them. So let's plan next week for Wednesday. So just before I forget, let's just do that. Oh, these ones, let me just tell you. So these ones, you find them in the quilters area. So it's an Omni Grid. You find them in Amazon, and it's on the quiltings area. You also find them in the craft stores, wherever they have quilting supplies. So that's where you get that ruler. So it's not in the card making, although they probably should, honestly. Because, I mean, they are great for card making. So now for this one, I definitely do want to put that one. And I don't know if I want to put it here or here. I think I like it here, to be honest. And then I'm going to be putting dots with that just to pop up more of the red. So for that one, I'm going to go ahead and use dimensionals. And let me bring the dimensionals here. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 here. And then 1 more there at the edge. Okay. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, look into Amazon. Well, I mean, yes, Amazon has them. I know for sure. I'm surprised with Walmart because, I mean, they have a section. Some of them even sell fabric still. Not a lot of them, but yeah, they still have. But yeah, any quilter stores, I found them. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start putting some of these. As with the other ones, let's just add some berries. Oh, yes, we are. Thank you so much for asking. The kids are doing great. We had our, what was this called? Our Thanksgiving celebration at the school today with Oliver. So that was nice. Although I was a little bit late, so that was kind of bad. And then, of course, I had to go back to work. And so that part was not so much fun because Oliver wanted to come with me. And it breaks my heart seeing him crying. But I could not take him to the office. So I think next year, I actually talked to another mom. But I think next year I'm actually going to be taking PTO or something. So that at the end of the meal, we go out and spend some time together. I feel like Oliver nowadays is more aware of what's happening, you know? And he's 3-year-old, and so I feel like now he's more, you know, he knows more. And so definitely I feel like next year I will plan to do a PTO day or something so that I can spend more time, because it really broke my heart seeing him all devastated with me leaving, you know? So, anyway. But he's fine. He's good. And Addison just walked for the first time today. I'm so excited. She is 1 year and 3 months, almost 3 months. And she has not walked yet. So, anyway, so today she did her first steps at school. And so I'm so happy. But at the same time, I'm kind of heartbroken I didn't see it. So anyway, so that's with the kids. So you can see, how do you think, huh? What do you think about it? You like it? I mean, it's a bit similar, a lot similar to this one. Now, I could have also put a little bit of red on this section or something, but I really wanted to have this section to pop up more. Yes, thank you. So here is that one. So let's go with card number 2. And like I said, when you're doing this one, well, it's not that bad actually. See, it's not that bad with the sticking. So I think it's fine. I think you can use the glue dots. I love those little berries. I think I like it more than this ones, you know. But those are the gold. Although it looks nice, but I think this one pop up way more, right? I think so. So let's go with card number 3. And let's see what I was thinking on that one. Very simple. I think this is very simple too. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what I was thinking on this one. We'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. I might end up using one of these ones too. Yeah. So, or another one, right, I think. We'll figure it out. So anyway, so this one, I know, okay, I think I remember. Okay, so I want it that way. So, let's just use, and I'll be honest, I have not really played much with this one. So, let's see. I know this one is for scoring. So, for this one, well, I don't even think, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, 4 1/4. So, this is the brand new, what is this called? Primer. And then I think I want it on the half. Let me see yeah, this one is 2 inches. Is that right? Let me see. I love my ruler. How could I say that? So it's 2. So, okay. So I'll go that way then. So I'm going to go with the 2 and 2 1/8. All right. So let's do that. Now, I'll be honest. I usually just do half and half, you know. So, but if you want to have it all fancy now, right? You can just fold it in half and then again in half. But I want to try it. And so far, I'm liking it. So there we go. Yes. So, all right. So you have it like that. So even if you don't do that, like I said, you just half and then half. But this one looks, I mean, it goes really well that way. Now, I want to put this one right here. Is that right? Yes. And then I want to put this one here. Is that how I was thinking about this one? Or I want this one here. Let me think about this now. I'm like, what was I thinking? And then, no, because then I don't see it here. No, I think I want it this way. Yes. Although I feel like I really need another piece of the design series paper, don't you think? Because now it's all too green. It's like it needs something there, but I don't know that I want another of the same. Let's see. Well, this is what happens with me, right? Because, you know, I never had the card made, ever. I had an idea all the time, but I don't really have the specific card. So let's just say, would I want that? Well, maybe I do, you know? Let's just go that way. I'm going to go ahead that route. Here it is. There is another one here. Here it is. Let's just see, because this is the other side. If I do it like so. Oh, and it actually matches, so I kind of like that. And then have this one here. And then, oh, yes. Definitely, yes. I'm going to go this way. Definitely, yes. Okay, so now this one is 2. And so I'm gonna be honest. The one thing that I am loving on this one is that I can do the 1/8 cuts really nicely. So that part, I am loving it. So this one is 5 1/2. So I need to be 5 3. 5/8. Yes. So let's just hope this is right. Oh! I messed up now. I should have done it from this side because I wanted to match, but oh well. It is what it is at this point. It is what it is. It is what it is. I thought about it, and then I did the opposite. See, because this should have, well, not really. Oh, okay, never mind then. I guess, I don't know. I thought it was the same, but I guess it wasn't. Anyway, it's good. It's all good. So now let's just see that. So I want to put this one here. Yes. So like I said, so what I like about that trimmer, I'll be honest. So Y'all know I have the old Stampin' Up that is the guillotine, and I love it. I don't think I'm ever going to change it. It's great for when I am cutting for my classes, so I love it. So I'm not getting rid of this. But it is really hard, so that's it. It's really hard for me to cut the 1/8, and that's one of the reasons why I don't almost ever use the 1/8 measurements on my cards. Just because I just have so much trouble with it, and I don't want to have so much trouble with it, right? But this one makes it so easy, and it lined up really well. So I really like the trimmer, I'll be honest. And it wasn't a bad price, right? I think it's $25, so it's not that bad, and it's great. So definitely good. So I love having it. But yeah, that was the reason why like I still love having my other one. And like I said, I'm not going to get rid of it ever, I think. But that said, it's always hard for me to cut the 1/8. So I'm loving this one for that reason. So let's just cut the excess. All right. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Marlene. So, all right. So now for this one, yes, definitely I am loving it. Yeah, and because I'm going to be covering it, I think it will be fine. So the idea is to have something like so, right? So I think it's going to look really well. And did I set measurements? Probably not, right? So let me just go real quick. So this one was 8.5 by 5.5. And then I scored it at 4 1/4, and then at 2 1/8. Then I cut this. I cut this one at 2 inches by 5 5/8. Is that right? No, 5 3/8. Sorry. And then this one, it was at 2, and it is at 5.5. Yes. All right. Now for these pieces, I have Very Vanilla, and this one is 3.5 by 3.5, and I think I did also the 1/8 because again and this one is 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. Yes, because I wanted to use the 1/8 measurement just to see if I really like it, and I am loving it. So yes. All right, so these ones are going to go ahead and glue down together. Alrighty. Okay. Yes. All right. So we have this one. Yes. And so this one, we're going to be gluing just like this section. So before I go crazy, let me just do that. Alrighty. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and add this here. Now, for this one, I cut 2 of the more details out of the this is Wreath, I guess it is. Again, out of the all around Wreath. So I'm doing 2 of those. Again, like I said, I'm giving you like the 3 ways I thought we can do them. And of course, if you have the stamp set, then you can stamp it and then do that one. Now, like I said, I didn't get the stamp, but I did get the dice. So let's just go ahead and do glue dots. Alrighty. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I cut it. I pulled too hard on this one. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead with this one as well. just adding. Alrighty. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and kind of, I don't want it to be perfectly lined up because I want to have, like, again, that bulkiness, you know, of the foliage. So I want it to be a little bit off, as you can see here. And on this one, I'm going to do exactly the same as the other one, to be honest. I feel like that looked really well. So I want to do that again. Of the only things that I won't have that, but I think I want to do that also. So I knew I had a piece of the cardstock somewhere here. Here it is. I'm like, I knew I had that. So let's just do that. Let me just clean that one because that one has cherry color and is darker. Oh. Alrighty. And then bring the real red. Okay. And then let's cut this section. All right, and this is not too bad of cutting. I think I'm a little bit off here. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to put that one right there. And then I'm going to be doing a bow. Now, what if we change the bow on this one just to add a little bit of difference? Let's just think about it. And this one is from the, what is this? The Christmas time is here. Let's see, do I like that one better? Well, I don't know. So let's just keep it here for right now. I can put those there, or I can go again with the real red. And let's just think about which one. Yes, it's nice and full. Yeah, like I said, this is like 3 different ways to do your Wreath, the Wreath. I'm sorry, you all know that I'm not from the US, and so English is not my first language, and so I know sometimes I don't know how to say those words, and this one is one of those. So, well, I think I like the red better, so I think it pops up more than the gold one. So I'm going to go again with that one. Yes. So, alrighty. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to use 2. Oh, I put them exactly in the same place. What are the odds? Yes. So I'm going to go, this one though, I'm going to be adding them here. Hold on. Yes. And then this one will be here before I do the berries. Because of course we're going to be adding again berries. I love those berries. Thank you, Diana. You're so nice. You're so nice. But here's the funny thing. So I actually got a program that I am trying to put on my blog, but I think it's going to take me a little bit longer. But in this program, you can actually upload all the YouTube, not YouTube, I don't think is that yet, but all the Facebook lives that I do, so that people can search for the terms. And then it will pop up all the different videos or Facebook Lives where I have said that, right? Like Christmas cards or whatever. Well, the funny thing is that because of my accent, this program is giving me so many, like I can see the transcript and I'm like, holy cow, this is going to be a hard one for me. So I have to clean some of it. I don't know that I will have time to clean the whole thing. So I thought I was like, this is crazy. Well, I don't have any issues mailing them, Carol, to be honest. And the cards that you see me making are the same cards that I mail. So, I don't know what is the deal. But I go ahead and mail them. Oh, these large ones are great for like standalones, right? And then I'll do another 3. I feel like I'm gonna be using my whole sheet of glitter. What is the name of this one? The enamel glitter or whatever. Yeah, glitter enamel dots, the toilet tidying ones. Because of these berries. But they look great. I love them. There you go. Now I'm going to put another one here. I'm going to just put... Well, I feel like it does need like... There you go. Oh my goodness. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So... I think I have a little bit of glue here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Much better. So here it is. And then this one opens like so. Now, one of the things that I would probably do is I'll add a little bit of Whisper White on this section. Not Whisper, very vanilla. Or I can add the same size and then just line it up perfectly with this one so that I can write down and it will be covered. That one with the recipient opens up. Goes that way. So let me just show you once again, because I know not everyone saw all the cards. I know people went in and out, so let me just see where's the other one. Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do with the other one? But so here they are. So again, different ways to... Here it is, yes. Different ways to add or make the wreath, I guess, or wreath. And so again, this one is just one of these. So the first one was one of these. This one has 1 and 1. And then this one has 2 of these. So again, different ways to build them. But I feel like they all look beautiful. And I don't know. I don't know if I can pick a favorite one. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Oh, Eva, you like that one the best. How about that, huh? Yeah, I like that one too. Like I said, all of them look fantastic. But I don't know. There's something about each of them that I like. So for me, it's kind of hard to tell. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I really appreciate your time. I know that you'll have too many things going on. And I'd really appreciate you spending some time with me. So thank you. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Because again, next week is Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to be moving to Wednesday next week so that we can still have a Facebook Live. So how about that? Anyway, so thank you. And I'll see you. Yes, Angie K. Yeah, hi, how are you? So yes, watch the replay. It will be available as soon as I'm done. So thank you. And I'll see you next week. Bye.